Well, here we are, very near the top of Mount Tabor, where Deborah and Barak and the small armies of Israel climbed up here when they had to confront the Syrian invasion. Remember, there was 900 chariots of iron, and they were down in that plain down there, and Deborah and Barak were up here. I actually wonder why they came up here. Well, if there was 900 chariots of iron, it's totally impossible to get chariots of iron up this Mount Tabor. Totally impossible. So Deborah and Barak were actually commanding the higher ground. There was no way the Syrians could have gotten up here with their chariots. So I think Deborah and Barak were taking advantage of this particular surround, this mountain. They could have just stayed here and there would have been a stalemate. There wouldn't have been any progress in the war at all. So actually to climb down from this mountain to face the chariots of iron in that valley took a lot of faith. They could have just stayed here and it would have been a permanent stalemate. They stepped off in faith, and then Yahweh sent great clouds to fill that valley with water and bog the chariots of iron. So I suggest that faith or trust comes when there is, in the first instance, a lack of trust or faith. That's when it comes to the fore, when there is doubts, when there is worries. When there is an element of untrust is when faith comes to the fore. And I think possibly Deborah and Barak in the first instance thought, oh well, we'll take this higher ground here. We're commanding the higher ground. So they were relying on their own intuition of warfare. So they're putting trust in their own decision making to come up onto this mountain. But, like I said, I think faith comes to the fore when there is a lack of trust, a lack of faith. And so at some time, Deborah and Barak said, right, we're going to have to just trust in Yahweh and not this mountain. We're going to have to climb down there and face that Syrian army. They're not going to come up here because they can't. We're going to have to go down there. So faith came to the fore. Having to trust in Yahweh and not this mountain and their seemingly superior decision making to take this ground. So they stepped off, and that's when Yahweh confirmed them with the thunderclouds of rain. So I think the point for me from this is that when I say there's faith comes to the fore, or trust comes to the fore, when there is first an element of untrust. From my point of view, for those family members that are not baptised into the Lord Jesus, into his salvation, uncertain what to do, would have been a little bit like Deborah and Barak, shall we go down, shall we confront? You just step off and put your trust in Yahweh, get baptised into him, and he will confirm you in that. He wants you to make the first step. He'll confirm you in it. If you do that, so like I say, faith, trust comes to the fore when there is an element of unfaith and untrust, believe it or not, and that's what Yahweh is looking for. Doubts, uncertainty. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway because it's what God wants from me, and He'll confirm you in that. Okay.